Hey there, Heather Ho there, Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another PC Replay Baseball video to do with the seasons that I have picked up so that I can set up 32 seasons and all that times 4 for an ultimate 128 team tournament. I talked about how I bought 1924 because I wanted to see baseball in the 1920s. My first batch, 1967, that's right. The first batch, 67, I bought because of the whole thing to do with Canada Centennial and the impossible dream of the Boston Red Sox. 1990, it was the second youngest season on PC Replay Baseball, the year of the no hitter, and I bought 2025 because obviously the Blue Jays. Even if the Blue Jays hadn't gone to the World Series, I would have bought the 2025 thing anyway. And then I bought 4 more seasons to make it 32. The first season we talked about was 1934, was it? Yeah, 1934, the last hurrah Babe Ruth, if you will, and the Gas House Gang. 1951, the whole thing with Brooklyn and the Giants in that one-game playoff, and the start of Willie Mays and Joe DiMaggio's career. 1975, as you can see, was my third pick because I was enamored with it, with Carlton Fisk and Co. and the Big Red Machine. And 2011 because I needed seats in the 2010s. 2011 was humongous. So I kind of did start the 75 season in a sense with a few games. There is one game that is not done yet on the schedule, and that on opening day, and that is Montreal St. Louis. Main reason why I went with Montreal St. Louis instead of a few other key candidates was because of the fact that Montreal with Dave McNally. I mean, Dave McNally in an Expos uniform. It happened. So Montreal and St. Louis with the pitchers. Montreal, I'm going to go AI. Mangul, Foley, Carter, Parrish, Foot, McCannon, Jorgensen, Halbreed, and Dave McNally. Who's first base? Tony Scott is here. Who's the first baseman? Jose Morales? Yeah, I don't trust Breeden. It's going to be Jose Morales at first base. The pinch hit guy. Jerry White. I don't play second. Of course, this was the time of year that Jerry White ended up being outfielder. St. Louis, their AI thing. They have Wrights and Tyson. Who's a good shortstop? Ted Martinez. So Ted Martinez, I'm going to move the shortstop and all that. There's Benny here. All right, so yeah, McNally versus Gibson. This will be a massive matchup.
Replay Radio is live from St. Louis. Top of the first.
It's Busch Stadium, nice scoreboards and all that. Bob Gibson, the legend, who was 39 in this season. He was 3-10 and 2 saves in real life. So this was his last season. He will face Pepe Mango first. I think his brother's Angel Mango. Ponce, Puerto Rico, 140 games in real life, 45 runs. Pitching away. And a base hit by Pepe.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Tim Foley, the shortstop from Culver City, California. 152 games, 29 RBIs. Oh, Pepe might steal. Oh, he will steal because of that plus sign. And he does a 45, so that is a steal.
No outs, man on second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Here comes Tim Foley. And he will be... Oh, Pepe was caught off second base, so...
2 outs, base is empty.
He's out. Here comes Gary Carter, who was an outfielder at one time before he was catcher. From Culver City, California, 144 games, 17 hours, 60 years. Where's Culver City? And a leaping play by Martinez. Because they put him on the roster.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, Dave McNally. Yeah, I know, that's an unnoticed pitcher, but he did play for the Expos. In 12 games, he was 3-6 from Millions, Montana. I think he was injured, or did he just retire? Yeah, he was the first major free agent signing. McNally left Baltimore for... No, Baltimore traded him to Montreal. That's right, for Ken Singleton. And that trade was just... And Mike Torres. That was one of the worst trades in Expos history. We'll face Lou Brock, Mr. Number 20, one of the best National League leadoff hitters of all time from El Dorado, Arkansas. Sweet! 136 games. Pitch of the way. That's we're waiting on a strike three.
One out, base is empty.
Here comes Bake McBride, who would make his career with the Phillies. Shake and bake. From Fulton, Missouri, 116 games, 36 RBIs. But yeah, he was better off a member of the 80 Phillies. And a leaping snag by McCannon.
Two outs, base is empty.
Here comes Reggie Smith, who would be better known for being with the Dodgers from Shreveport, Louisiana. 19 home runs, 76 RBIs. And a deep fly, but Jorgensen makes the catch.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh!
Top of the second.
Top of the second, here's Larry Parrish, a good third baseman from Winter Haven, Florida. 145 games, he would be better third baseman years gone by. Hit the short, and he is done for. 6-3 on that putout.
One out, base is empty.
Here's Barry Flick, the catcher from Smithville, North Carolina. Pardon. 118 games, 30 every year. This was the Phillies at one time. That Tim Flick. Barry Flick. Hit or miss. It is a miss. 50-50 chance at a hit. Usually you have a 50-50 chance at a hit. Anyway.
Two outs, base is empty.
And now here's Pete McCannon from Chicago. 130 games, 12 home runs. I thought he was Canadian. And he flies to center, like a Canadian.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Just like that, worst thing.
Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second, here comes Ted Simmons, the main catcher from Highland Park, Michigan. 157 games, 100 RBIs. Right, catcher? Wow. He's 25. And he goes up the gut.
No outs, man on first.
Barely first base. He was known for... No, sorry, I was going to... Yeah, he played for the Expos. From Macon, Georgia, 107 games, 37 RBIs. He was 36. Yeah, he was an early goal. I think he played for the Jays too, didn't he? Yeah, he played for the Blue Jays and then got the move too.
One out, man on first.
Deep fly to the right, and now here's Sizemore, the second baseman from Gadsden, Alabama, 153 games. Line drive towards left.
One out, men on first and second.
Here comes Ken Wrights, the third baseman. Zamboni, they call him, from San Francisco. I wonder why they call him Zamboni. He played all but one game in that year for the Cardinals.
One out, bases loaded.
Jailing for Ted Martinez, who made a shortstop from the Dominican Republic, 102 games. At the second and possible double play, this could be big. He is doubled up, and Expos can give
no runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Top of the third.
Top of the third, here comes Mike Jorgensen, left fielder. I think a former Cardinal from Passaic, New Jersey. 144 games, 18 home runs, 6 guys. And he gets a base hit.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Jose Morales, first base, known for his pitch hitting prowess with 25 hits in one season. He's from the Virgin Islands, 93 games. And he flies to left, Brock makes the catch, out.
One out, man on
now
first.
Now the pitchers have to hit.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Thanks, McNally, he might bunt.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Why wouldn't he? Gibson. Get him at first, so that works. Jorgensen the second.
2 outs, man on second.
Can Pepe do it? No, he can't.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
Third, and here comes Bob Gibson to hit against McNally. And almost like every time.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Brock. Too short, and he's out. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Hickman Brock. And nice play.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the fourth.
With the fourth, Tim Foley will lead us off. And now look at the ballpark. Foul to third base. Yeah, you got that.
One out,
scoreboard
base is
area,
empty.
that kind of thing. Here, Carter.
2 outs, base is empty.
Obviously, this is not the same Bob Gibson. Here's Parrish. Right to center. Will be a double. Has to be a 5 or 6. It's at least a double, so yeah. So now it has to be higher than a 3. No, it's just a double.
2 outs, man on second.
Barry Foot, Kenny Ice. And nope, Gibson survives.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 4th.
Bottom of the 4th. Here comes Reggie. Oh, it's at least a single. Needs a low number. That is not low enough.
No outs, man on first.
That's it. Now here's Simmons. Oh, Reggie might think let's steal. But he thinks better of it.
No outs, man on first.
Yeah, if it was a plus sign, he has to steal. If it's a star, he'll decide. Yep, baby, gone. Adios. Bye. Want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Ted Simmons.
No outs, base is empty.
It's not Gene Simmons, it's Ted Simmons. But anyway, it's 2-0. Here comes Fairley.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Eckler. Flies to center.
1 out, man on first.
Great. Got it, strike 3.
2 outs, man on first.
Here's Skip. Martinez. Double to right to Fairley might score. No, he won't.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Well, you got Bob Gibson in it. You can get him. And he does. Oh.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on.
The are winning 2-0.
Top of the 5th.
There's McKinnon. And Brock makes the catch.
1 out, base is empty.
Jorgensen, they said.
1 out, man on first.
Here comes Morales. And he flies out to center.
Two outs, man on first.
Ellie.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th for Brock.
No outs, man on second. He's going to lay down a bunt.
Why not? Morales has trouble with the bunt.
No outs, men on first and third. The first baseman is playing in.
Ooh, even better, rare play. It is a 6. Well, Smith is the slowest of the 3.
No outs, men on first and second.
Yeah, number 2. It's going to be John Montague. Well, of course, this is the 75 roster as of right now, and then it can change. He pitched 15 games at 2 states from Newport, Virginia. So that's hits to second and double play. And right to third.
That's their second double play turn today.
Do we really need to know that?
2 outs, men on third.
He's Fairley. Can he get a hit? Nope, he doesn't. And Montague does his job.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
They chase
Top of the
McNally from the
sixth.
lead. Yeah, take McNally. Here's Pepe. Ow, bumped him. Why would you do that?
No outs, men on first.
You're right still. He's got a good chance. Avoid that 9. It's a 6 and a 2. Pickoff attempt. Oh, Gibson makes a boo-boo. He can't pick people off.
No outs, men on second.
And go to second. Smack to left and nice catch by Brock. Pepe moves.
1 out,
Nowhere.
men on second.
Here's Carter. Right.
2 outs, men on second.
Trigger for pitch. And he's out.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the sixth.
Nice one.
No outs, men on first.
Sizemore might steal. Might. Nope.
No outs, men on first.
There was a actor named Ted Sizemore, but he had the S, the second S in his last name. That's what I'm saying. Okay, extra point by Weeks. Sizemore will hold.
No outs, men on second and third. They brought the infield in.
Here comes Martinez. Can he get an RBI? Answer is no, too short.
1 out, men on second and third.
There's Gibson.
They brought the infield in.
Get to short and slow grounder. By
2 outs, men on third.
Mr. Gibson. They told Monty you're out of luck. Taylor is going to come in. Chuck Taylor. Not the inventor of the shoe. From Murfreesboro, Middle Tennessee Country, Tennessee. 54 games. 6 saves. We get Brock in a single? No.
1 run,
4-0.
2 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the seventh.
There's Foot. That's it.
No outs, men on first.
You're kidding. At the second? Oh, Sizemore thought he had it the whole play.
No outs, men on first and second.
Here comes Jorgensen. And he flies to left. Alright.
1 out, men on first and second.
Morales.
2 outs, men on first and second.
You got the pitcher, Chuck Taylor. You do. Oh. You're down 4-0. You got 2 guys in. You got 2 guys. They're gonna go with Pat Scanlon to pinch hit. Worked, double, and that's at least 1 run. McKinnon. Maybe no. 6-5. That's a 2 RBIs double by Scanlon, make it 4-2. This game is become interesting.
2 outs, man on second.
Now Gibson. He says I can take this guy out. Didn't work. Base it, and gets the second. So Pepe makes it 4-3. Montreal's coming back.
2 outs, man on second.
Well, Gibson's out. Well, hold on. Magwell is going to try to steal. I don't know. You shouldn't. Oh, he does. He gets third base. Okay, no big deal. Proving me wrong again.
2 outs, man on third.
There comes Team Foley, and they're going to take him out. They're going to go with Elias Sosa. It's a deck. Elias Sosa, 24 years old. In 6 years, he would do stuff for the Expos. Well, he would be part of the LA Dodgers in 1977, where he gave up one of the home runs to Reggie Jackson. So Elias Sosa from the Dominican, 57 games, 2-5 with 2 saves. Okay, Tim Foley, Canadian RBI. He won't. 6-3 over putouts. Expos trying to tie the
3
game.
runs, 4 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Now, of course, the pitcher. Coming into the game will be Steve Renko. He's not a starter by any props. Renko from Kansas City, 31 games, 6 and 12 with a save. He was a starter, kind of, but they didn't call him a starter. We got McBride, Reggie, and Simmons. That was to the right corner. Now the question on Mind Blips would have been, would they?
No outs, man on second.
Even if they tied it, I won't. Here's Reggie. Sheen, strike 3.
1 out, man on second.
And run. Simmons. 80 flies to left.
2 outs, man on second.
I did.
2 outs, men on first and second.
To intentional walking, especially with size working. See, they do it too. It's stupid. It's going to try for them. You need 1 to 4. For 1. Go with my size. It's a 5 to 3.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Second and third for right. At the first and possible error. Oh, it's Morales. You know it's an error. The 2 base error.
2 outs, man on second.
So St. Louis gets those 3 runs back. Well, you have Demola and Dale Murray. Demola will probably have to pitch the rest of the way. There's Martinez. And he pops up. He's at 7-3.
3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error,
so
and
Montreal
1 left
scored
on.
3 in the 7th, but St. Louis
the 8th.
countered with 3 of their own. Here comes Kiner. Hit the short, and he's out.
1 out, base is empty.
Parrish. That's it.
1 out, man on first.
That's very flipped. Well, short. Got the 1, but not the 2.
2 outs, man on first.
McKinnon. And he's out.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Well, they're down by 4. They don't really need it. Oh, last Sosa. Oh, shit. Sosa
1
should
out,
have been
base is empty.
booted. Well, they're up by 4. Here's Lou Brock. You don't pinch hit for Lou Brock.
2 outs, base is empty.
Now Beck McBride. Strike 3. So Demola will prepare strikeouts.
And just like that, the inning's
7,
over.
8, 9 going
Top of the 9th.
up against Sosa. I think they said if Sosa makes a mistake, then they'll take him out. Here's Jorgensen. And they'll take a look.
No outs, man on first.
And I got Morales. He can't hit. We're going to go Larry Lintz, 25 hurt. Fly ball to left, nice catch. I know they're saving their best guy.
1 out, man on first.
Because Demola, the pitcher spot, is due up next, and it'll be Larry Bittner. Backer to the pitcher, that should be a double play to end the game. Nope, you beat the relay. But there's 2 outs, so
2 outs, man on first.
Sosa doesn't care. What you do, Pepe? You know, Walker, now you got Tim Foley up. Now what do? Do you intentionally walk him to get to Carter? No.
2 outs, men on first and second.
We're up by 4. Foley. He's out. Sosa does the job.
St.
This
Louis
one
wins the
goes to
game.
Redbirds.
Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
7-3 your final score. Gibson beats McNally. Elias Sosa does get a save. Ted Simmons is your MVP. Expos 3 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors, and 8 left. the Cardinals 7-12-1 with 7 left. 2 RBIs by Scanlon on the pinch hit, one by Pepe Menkel. 2 RBIs by Simmons, one by Reggie, one by Sizemore, and one by Bobby Gibson. Even Gibson with the win. Sosa 2 1/3 innings of great work. McNally could not do the job. No, he couldn't. 2 hours 55 minutes. 75. So that's out of play of the month. Well, through April, the Yankees lead by 2.5 in the East. Boston's way down in last. The Twins and the Royals are technically tied. Minnesota does have 4 games in hand. With the 75 champion Oakland A's not doing so well. So, yeah, nice start. And then actually, Philly has a 1 game lead over Pittsburgh. Who's in the NLCS? Was it Pittsburgh? Yeah, 75. Pittsburgh has 2 games in hand. The Big Red Machine leads San Diego and San Francisco by 2. Remember, it's the division winners that will meet each other in a LCS style. We will do the 1975 playoff format. And those 4 teams who win the East, West, AL, and NL will be going to the 1975 thing as the 75 representatives, and their position will determine things. So after May, the Yankees lead Baltimore by 1.5. Boston's picking up speed. Kansas City leads Texas by half a game. Oakland's picking up speed too. Philly leads the NL East by 1.5 over New York and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's got to catch their speed. Cincy leads San Fran by 3 in the West. So that's important. Not yet. So after June, Baltimore leads the Yankees by 3.5 in the East. Boston's only 5.5 back. Kansas City and Oakland are fighting out in the West. Oakland's picking up speed. The Mets lead in the NL East by 2.5 over Philly. Pittsburgh 4.5 back. Cincy leads LA by only 2. After July, Baltimore leads and the Yankees are tied. Boston 6 back. I love Baltimore and Yankees. Kansas City leads Texas by 5.5. Oakland 6 back. So Kansas City. The Mets lead Philly by 1.5. Pittsburgh by 3. Cincy leads LA by 8. So after August, Baltimore and Boston are tied with the Yankees 2.5 back. Kansas City's crushing it in the AL West. Poor Oakland. Pittsburgh leads the NL East by 1 over the Mets, 4 over Philly. Cincy crushing it over the LA 8.5. Yeah. So the 26th. So we'll simulate the match to the 26th. Hopefully I catch this in time. So the 28th or 26th. See if the final 3 days mean anything. I think it will be 2 division races. All right, so the final 3 days of the season. Boston leads Baltimore by 3.5. Kansas City's already got the AL West and the top AL spot. So Kansas City would be the 1 seed in the AL no matter what. Boston is 3.5 up. Baltimore does have a game in hand though. Kinda. Pittsburgh leading the Mets by 6 and Cincy winning. And Cincy's gonna win the NL. Poor LA, 101 wins, and that's not gonna be enough. They'll be second best in the West, but that in the NL, but that doesn't count. So Cincy will play Pittsburgh, just like 75 in real life. Boston will play Kansas City. I think, right? Yeah, Boston is 3.5 up on Baltimore. Baltimore does have a game in hand. Yeah, Baltimore would bitch well, Boston needs to beat Cleveland. Eckersley's 14-4, T-Nont. So yeah, I think well, Boston has 2 games. Oh, Boston does have a doubleheader. Yeah, Boston has a doubleheader against Cleveland. Oh, and Baltimore doesn't even play. What? Baltimore doesn't play? Hmm. Okay, so if Boston loses to Baltimore, then it's game on. Boston's up by 3.5. Well, if Boston beats Cleveland, I don't think Baltimore can come back. So we're just gonna we'll short play this. Boston says we'll be fine. I think we can beat Cleveland.
Replay Radio is live from Boston. Top of the first.
And the Boston Marlboro rendering. Let's go to the seventh. It is 2-0 Cleveland. Wow. Keon's got to throw it. George Hendricks, the only way out is the home run in that.
One out, bases empty.
Home run by him. Here's Charlie Spakes.
Ball four.
It'll whoop. Keon's going to get tired soon.
One out, man on first.
Well, Boston has another game with a doubleheader. Spikes is a C. He's looking good. It's a 2-3. It's a stolen base. All right.
One out, man on second.
There's Joe Liz. Oh, man. A possible home run over the wall. For one guy. It is. So Joe Liz makes it 4-0 Cleveland. Boston's in trouble.
One out, base is empty.
Keon can't believe it. They're going to go with Jim Burden to finish it off. It's 4-0. I think we'll just simulate. 4-1 and 4-1 still. Dick Drago is coming in. Okay, Spikes, Liz, and Cerrone. They're going to get rid of Spikes. It's going to be Alan Ashby. And he gets base hit, so nicely done by him.
No outs, man on first.
And Frank Robinson site. We should do it. Joe Liz, he does have a 2-run home run. I want to see if the magic continues, but he lines out the center. Lynn makes the catch.
One out, man on first.
Rick Cerrone, the catcher. But he has two doubles.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. They hit the left field, so Cerrone looking pretty good. The future Blue Jay Yankees
one out,
catcher.
men on first and third.
Duffy. He said, feel free. Duffy, long single to right field. Third. They get the double. He needs 1 to 4 for a double. 1. So Duffy gets a double out of it. It's second and third. And now Boston in deep trouble.
One out, men on second and third. They brought the infield in.
Drago cannot finish the job. It will be Bill Lee who will come in to pitch. Might as well use him now. Playing Kuiper. It is 5-1. Run third. 1 out. Fly ball to center. That should be a sack. It's not.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Here's Buddy Bell. We're gonna take him out, and it's gonna be Oscar Gamble who will come in. And he grounds out.
1 run, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth. Dennis Eckersley is gonna probably finish it off. Third base goes to Ashby. He says he played third. Right field goes to Gamble. Darren Johnson definitely is gonna come out. And here comes Yaz. They need runs. And catch in center field.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Rico Petrocelli. We'll let him hit. And he flies to center. It's 2 outs.
2 outs, base is empty.
Finish this game off. Bob Montgomery is done. They're going with Jim Rice. And on the second, A's out. Cleveland with a gigantic 5-1 win.
Cleveland wins the game.
Celebrate.
Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
For the ages. Eckersley is now 15-4. He would be a Boston starter later in his career. Keon drops to 18-15. Eckersley the hero. Andrew ended up losing. It's Reggie Cleveland, the Pride of Canada, against Dave Hood. Don Hood. Whatever.
Replay Radio is live from Boston. Top of the first.
The Buck Printing Company. The 7. Cleveland up again, 5-2. Reggie Cleveland. Why is he back? It will be Diego Segui who will come in. 5-3 and a save. 37-year-old. And Bell hits it to left.
1 out, base is empty.
Yeah, 5 runs, I would. Here's Hendrick. Deep drive, but Harbour makes the catch.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Boog. It's at the first. Ooh, close play at first. But he's out. Alright, that's alright.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh.
Bottom of the 7th.
On the 7th, Carbo will lead off against On Hood. Carbo will take a strike 3. Yeah, play for them.
1 out, base is empty.
Rick Miller. Strike 3. You gone.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Yaz. Oh, he may have gone deep. Nope, there's could be a single.
2 outs, man on first.
And here comes Andy Merchant. 6 at bats, 6 hits. Yaz might steal. He does, but Yaz is the second base. He's trying to put the Red Sox on his shoulder.
2 outs, man on second.
We know that it's either Boston or Baltimore that will face Kansas City, and Kansas City will have home field for the playoffs next week. He hit Merchant.
That's his 4th hit today. 2 outs, men on first and third.
First and third for Jim Rice. It's a possible wild pitch or a reroll. And it is, so it's time to play again.
2 outs, man on second.
And they gotta take him out. It is gonna be Jim Bibby. 7-8, he's gonna come up to try to pitch to Rice. He did. If it scores, it's time to score. Boston can score. Yeah,
2
Boston
outs,
looks
man on
good
first.
game. I don't think Baltimore can catch. Here's Tim Blackwell, the DH. And he hits at the second. Ooh, possible error. Nope. Boston does score 2 to cut the deficit down to 1.
2 runs,
They're
3
badly out
hits,
hitting Cleveland.
and 1 left on.
Losing.
Top of the 8th.
Losing their touch. Rico Cardi, he had an RBI double. This time up, he'll take a whack from Segui.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes
The
Rick
defense is
Mann.
playing in at the corners.
Great. Okay.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Might as well bunt. Hobson will throw the first. Bone chips. Hobson. That's 1978.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Ellis, the catcher. And he's at the second. He's out. And on third. He walked Frank Duffy.
2 outs, man on third.
Oh, they're gonna pitch to him. Another
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of the 8th, and here comes Bob Heiss, the shortstop. And he lines up to Brakewood.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Hobson. Third baseman, paper. I think he does. Yep. Expression on Hobson to second base. Walk, you don't need to
1 out, man on second.
Why would you walk him? Yeah, why would you walk him? Oop, rare play. And it's a 6. They're both 3s. I think they might go for Hobson. They're gonna go for Hobson. Why not? They're both 3s. You should go for the weaker one. And he's out. Hobson is out.
2 outs, man on first.
Bad luck. Here comes Carbo. And he lines out, so Bibby survives that threat.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. Top of the 9th.
Top of the ninth, Diego Siki will face Spikes, Piper, and Bell. They're gonna let Spikes hit. And he's out. One away.
1 out, bases empty.
Dwayne Kuiper. Dwayne Kuiper. Legend, but they can't risk it. They're gonna go with Lowenstein. And home runs. And in 4 years, he would be part of the platoon in Baltimore.
2 outs,
and hit
bases
a
empty.
game-winning home run in Game 1 in the LCS. Here's Buddy Bell. They're gonna let him hit. And close by first. He's out. So nice job by Saki.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Come in for 3 innings of relief.
Bottom of the 9th.
Cleveland obviously is going to go. Second base will now be Lowenstein. Bibby will be out. And who's the closer? Dave LaRoche, Mr. Frisbee. LaRoche with 10 of those things. He will come up against Miller, Yastrzemski, and Merchant. They're definitely not going to go. It will be Carlton Fisk who will lead off. Line drive towards left, and he's in.
No outs, man on first. The third baseman is playing in.
And a nice snag by Lowenstein.
1 out, man on first.
Merchant, 4 hits, but they know what they have to do. Lynn's a good hitter, so they are going to use him. As well. And a nice snag by Lowenstein. That's 2 outs.
2 outs, man on first.
Jim Rice is the last hope. And he strikes out. LaRoche's Frisbee does the job.
Cleveland.
And Cleveland
wins a nail biter.
Badly on pick, win 5-4.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good with the win, Cleveland. The loss, LaRoche's 11 save. John Ellis, the catcher, is your hero. There goes my hero. So all the games are done for Friday. Boston has a 2.5 game lead on Baltimore. There's still a chance. The Yankees kind of have a chance. 3 games left. Everyone else is set. Pittsburgh will go to Cincy. Kansas City will wait for the winner. Here goes my hero. Atlanta Cincy means nothing. Baltimore's game against the Yankees does mean something. Torres, the future Yankee, 1977 against Catfish Hunter, who was the first major guy. Both these guys are fighting it out for the division.
Replay Radio is live from New York. Top of the first.
Shea Stadium, I think, right? Yeah, from Shea Stadium because Yankee Stadium was still being renovated, so they had to share Shea Stadium with the New York Mets and the New York Jets and the New York Giants. No, sorry, not the New York Giants. Did they? Yeah, the Giants played. I thought the Giants played at Yale Bowl. Whatever. But that outfield suffered for a lot. Sure did. It is still no score. Let's tag them on. It is 1-0 Baltimore. Catfish is still going to pitch. You got Singleton, Harlow, and Baylor. Singleton. Fly ball the center. This was the year after the Expos got rid of him.
1 out, bases empty.
Larry Harlow. They're going to yank him, and it's going to be Ballinger. 30 years old. Fly ball the right. Can't believe he was 30 in 1975.
2 outs, bases empty.
2 outs, and Bob Baylor, who would soon be a Toronto Blue Jays icon, he's coming out. It will be Paul Blair. It is only 1-0. And he flies out. So Catfish has done well this game.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the 9th.
I'll show you the Pepsi Shea Stadium. So there's a substitute. Center field will be Blair's. Second base will be Allie Hendricks says he can play second base. Fine. So Mike Torres is trying to ruin it. He's only given up 4 hits. You got Rick Dempsey. I forgot he was a New York Yankee. That's how bad it was. I remember there was that big trade with Baltimore, but I didn't think it was Rick Dempsey playing for the Yankees. You'd think it was a Baltimore icon, unless it was the Dodgers. And they're going to take him out. It's going to be Bobby Bonds. Not Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonds. Hits it to second, and he's out. Nice job by Hendricks. 1-0.
1 out, base is empty.
Roy White and Furman Munson. Furman Munson in right field? Really? All three of them Roy.
1 out, man on first.
And like Furman Munson in right field. Well, they're going to re-roll. It's a 5. A possible wild pitch. It's a wild pitch, so if you want Munson to get to Pinella, go.
1 out, man on second.
I think they will. Yes. They're going to give the free pass Munson and Pinella. I think they're going to.
1 out, men on first and second.
Yeah, this is. Pinella. They're going to take out Pinella and put Chambliss in. That's going to be the end of Torres. They got to get the closer, and it's going to be Grant Jackson who's the closer. Pitch and wait. Remember the third double play, and that'll do it. Jackson does his job.
That's 4 double plays for them today.
What a job by Baltimore. They knew
Baltimore
this was
wins a nail biter.
And I think it takes out the Yankees.
Goodbye, everybody.
In a sense, it does. Torres to win, Catfish lost. Grant Jackson, they saved. Mike Torres is your MVP. 1-0. 1-0. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Boston does. Yeah. Baltimore plays the Yankees in the second game. Oh, there's that letter. Cleveland against Boston. So it's Waits versus Wise, as in John Wise, right? So Rick Wise. Boston win. I think, yeah, Boston win means everything.
Replay radio is live from Boston. Top of the first.
It's kind of awkward. 3-2. 3-2. 3-3. It's a tie. Rick Wise is going to come out. They're going to go with Steve Barr. They've got to do something because this is a critical game. Here's Rick Manning. Hey, Barr flunked him. Brutal.
No outs, man on first. The third baseman is playing
Spikes. And they're going to take Spikes out. It's going to be... Greg Robinson says, why not? I might as well. Manning's a G. I think he's fucked. 2-4, he's fucked. Stupid move.
1 out, base is empty.
Greg Robinson decides to put himself into the game. Ender towards left, that's base hit. You know you have to try.
1 out, man on first.
You got Frank Duffy. Frank. And they're going to take him out. And it's going to be Ashby. And no, let's have number 2.
2 outs, man on first.
Now you got Lloyd Stein. That was the left field corner. That was a smart move putting him in, and F-Rob will probably score. No, he won't.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Get the bell. No. We're going to pitch to Kuiper. It worked. Well, the plan works at Boston.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
All right, shortstop goes to, the only shortstop there is Ed Crosby. Right field goes to Oscar Gamble. So we got Evans, Burleson, and Beniquez. Rick Waits. They're going to take him out. It's going to be Jim Bibby who will come in to try to stop the bleeding. So Evans, Burleson, and Beniquez. Evans. Towards the gap. Manning will snag the ball before it got past him.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's the Rooster. Grab by the bell, he throws the first guy to him.
2 outs, base is empty.
Well, he's only had 1 at bat, so he has to get. Now the third, same thing. So Jim Bibby does his job.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
And as the great RJL Network says, free baseball here, free baseball, get your free baseball.
Top of the 10th.
Steve Barr is a B, so P's gone. Dick Drago is going to come in to try to stop the bleeding, if you will. So you got Bell, Hendrick, and Powell. Of course, the cutter extra inning rule is you must intentionally walk the first or the second batter in each inning. and both teams have to do it. And they're going to intentionally walk Hendrick. They put up a 2, meaning they'll walk the second guy. So they'll throw the bell. Ooh, this could be close. But he's out. All right, no big deal.
1 out, bases empty.
So, yeah, Cleveland will have to do the same to Boston, remember.
Ball 4.
And I can kind of guess who they're going to intentionally walk.
1 out, man on first.
Here comes Boog. Deep fly to the left. He was looking for a home run. Got nothing.
2 outs, man on first.
Jim Ellis. John Ellis is the catcher. We're going to let him hit. And it worked. Drago does his job.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 10th.
The 10th. Jim Bibby will throw the... Well, there's Kim Andrew. Oh, that was Ken Andrew. Kim Andrew. Well, he's only had 1 at bat, so he has to hit. And they wait the 2 as well. Meaning they're going to intentionally walk Rice. The pitch to Andrew.
1 out, bases
Jim
empty.
Andrew was a pitcher. Jim Rice will be intentionally walked.
1 out, man on first.
There's Yastrzemski, LTH. Drive towards the gap. Gamble will snag it before it gets too far.
2 outs, man on first.
And now Leapy Lynn. And he's out. So
No runs,
Boston can't
no
do anything
hits,
about it.
and 1 left on.
Keep going.
Top of the 11th.
Keep going. Manning, Crosby, Gamble. They're going to have to intentionally walk Manning. Yep, they will intentionally walk Rick Manning. They have to.
No outs, man on first.
They got Crosby.
The third baseman is playing
came in
in.
as a defensive replacement, but now has to hit.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He says he'll bunt. Drago will get him at first, so Manning goes to second. You are allowed to intentionally walk. Can you intentionally walk Gamble?
1 out, man on second.
Or not? They're going to. 16 more months. Gamble came into right field defensively, so they're going to intentionally walk Gamble.
1 out, men on
team.
first and second.
And now Lowenstein. Got a double like that. He lines out to Andrew, who won't be able to get anywhere
2
else.
outs, men on first and second.
Cycle. And base hit off of Drago's glove. Does he make a boo-boo? He does! A double 6! Cleveland's taking the lead 4-3.
2 outs, men on second and third.
We see that every day. Second and third for Buddy Bell. Actually walking with it. No, they're gonna pitch them. And it works. Nice catch by Burleson.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 11th.
They are going. Well, there's Cooper, Fisk, and Evans. They're gonna intentionally walk Fisk. So they're going to the bullpen. Who's the closer? Oh, LaRoche, that's right. So LaRoche is available for the save. They're going to pitch to Cecil Cooper, who would become a Milwaukee icon there. It's great. Hit the second, and ooh. No. Piper saves his butt.
1 out, base is empty.
Now you must intentionally walk Fisk. That's what they'll do. Intentionally walk Fisk.
1 out, man on first.
And here's Blake Evans. Here's Dewey. 3 strikes out. That's 2, and now Burleson's the last
2 outs,
vote
man on first.
for Boston. And he strikes out. LaRoche does his job, and Cleveland wins the 11.
Wins the game in extra innings. From all of us at
Still
Replay
hope for
Games,
Baltimore
thanks
and
for
the
playing.
Yankees. Bibby, the win, Drago the last, LaRoche to save Boog Powell the MVP. Actually, I have to check the Baltimore's 1.5 back. If Baltimore loses, wait, they don't play twice, do they? Baltimore and the Yankees. Oh, Baltimore and the Yankees do play twice on Sunday. Okay. And Boston plays on Sunday, right? And Boston does. Okay. So if Baltimore beats the Yankees, they're now 1 back of the Red Sox. If they lose, they're 2 back, and all Boston needs to do is win or a Baltimore loss. Baltimore and the Yankees are going to be playing. Kansas City just playing for fun. Montreal lost in the 14th. 102 losses. That's not the worst, is it? I think Atlanta's worse. Atlanta lost 109. So I wouldn't worry too much about Jeff. Baltimore and the Yankees. So it's Cuellar versus Medic. Medic. So Baltimore is 1.5 back now with that Boston loss.
Replay radio is
Baltimore
live from
wins.
New
It's
York.
now
Top of the first.
they're down by 1 with a doubleheader and the Bo Sox. If the Yankees win, it's 2, and they'll have to sweep the doubleheader and Boston has to lose. So you got Doc Medic on the bump for the Yankees. Oh yeah, 7:50. 1-0. We're going into the final day, aren't we? 2-1. Doc Medic is going to still pitch. He's got Brooks, Huddle, and Baylor. Ground ball to Mason. Throw first. Nice job by Doc. Yeah, clear.
1 out, bases empty.
And now you got Huddle, the catcher. Now you got to take him out. It's Bellinger. And he pops up to Alomar. That's Sandy Alomar Sr.
2 outs, bases empty.
Bob Baylor, the future Blue Jay, is going to come out. And Tommy Davis, 400 at bats. He was a Dodgers icon at one time. Gets a base hit, so Tommy Davis does his job.
2 outs, men on first.
And now Bunbury. Does he get a hit? The answer is no, he's out. Well, the Yankees have a chance.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
So you got Chambliss, Nels, and Herman up against Cuellar. So they need a new guy behind the plate, and that's Ellie. Shortstop is going to be DeCensus. So it's 2-1. You got Chambliss, Nels, and Herman up against Cuellar. The Chambliss. At the second, and ooh. Nope, no problems. No problem.
1 out, bases empty.
1 out for Nettles. And ooh, a rare play. It's a 1, it's a foul out. He needs a 5 or 6 to stay alive. It's a 3, he out. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ed Herman. Or the only good guy off the bench is Bonds. Maybe Rick Dempsey. And he's out. Cuellar does his job. Baltimore
wins a close one.
The Yankees are left.
From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
Big win for Cuellar. He beats Medic. So the final standings. So the standings are Boston leads Baltimore. They both have 68 losses. Baltimore does play twice. Boston only plays once. So yeah, they had a lot of rainouts. That's the only thing that we know. Boston and Baltimore have to face the facts. Baltimore faces the Yankees twice. You got Palmer versus May, the battle of the 20-game winners. Well, Baltimore needs to win, right? Yes, they do. Well, they lose.
Replay radio is live from New York. Top of the first.
Yeah, there would be 1.5 back with them to play. So the Yankees and Baltimore. Baltimore knows the assignment. Oh, sure, they sure do. 6-2. Dave Pagan's coming into pitch now. Don Baylor. They're up by 4. They're going to take him out. 136 RBI for the 75 Royals. They're going to take him out. It's going to be Tom Shoppe who will come in to pinch it. They're up by 4. Face it. You might as well, and you kind of have to save your guys for the...
No outs, men on first.
User. Well, Shoppe might steal. That's 6-2. It's a stolen base by Shaw.
No outs, men on second.
Tony Muser. They're going to take him out. It's going to be Bob Baylor, the future Blue Jay icon. And he pops up to Elmore.
1 out, men on second.
Paul Blair, he's going to be given some time to think about it. Jim Huddle is coming in.
2 outs, man on second.
Now you got Dave Duncan. Brooklyn coming up for Tim Markwork.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the ninth.
Catcher. So he'll catch Palmer now. It will be Huddle. I don't know why. Honestly, it's like, oh, the pitcher. Oh, I forgot. So that Chape in left. Center field will be Bunbury. First base will be somebody. Ellie Hendricks can play first base. So you got Furman, Nettles, and Pinello up against Palmer, who wants to finish this game off. At the second, and he's out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Nettles. Strike 3, got him. Man, Baltimore on fire.
2 outs, base is empty.
Pitch to Pinello. They're gonna let him hit. That's it. He's set. Palmer says it's fine. It's a quarter lead. If you
2 outs, man on first.
Rick Dempsey. Not going. Don't have much off the bench. With 2 outs. Sayonara. You're out.
Baltimore wins the game. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
If Boston had won one game against Cleveland, it wouldn't have mattered. Boston's coming up. Bean versus Pole. Bean Pole, haha. Boston does have to win, and then Baltimore's game is moot. Yeah, it would be moot. Yeah, Boston wins, then it's now
Replay Radio is live from Boston.
Yeah,
Top of the first.
1.5 back. And definitely Baltimore can't come out. Top of the 7th? Are you freaking kidding me? 5-1 Drago's coming out to face Ashby. And he flies to center. I don't know why, it's a 4-run game.
1 out, base is empty.
Crosby's out. And with 3 runs, they're going to go with Rick Cerrone. And a base hit. So they got to save Drago.
1 out, man on first.
And Barr's coming back up. Danny Kuiper. He's gone. And Barry. And he pops up the door. It's 2 outs.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes Spikes. There goes Spikes. It's going to be Tommy Smith. At the first, and he's out. Can't believe it. Cleveland's winning 5-1.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth, Dave LaRoche. 3 innings of work. Yeah, he's tired. God, he ain't. Shortstop, the only shortstop around is Duffy. Second base is going to be Brohammer. You got to take him out. It will be Eric Wright who will come in to try to stop the bleeding. It's Burleson, Yaz, and Fisk. The top in good order. And Wright will do the job.
1 out, base is empty.
And Roche will improve innings of work for Yaz. Go to Duffy, you got it.
2 outs, base is empty.
Fisk. Hit the third, and he's out. Oh, that did it.
Cleveland wins the game. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
Whiskey with the win over Pole and Hendrick. So, was it like a Bean pitched 3 innings and then Busky 2 innings? I think it was some kind of bullpen game, I think. He thinks. Montreal won the game. They got to 60 wins. Atlanta got to 51 wins. Cincy 114 wins. So now you got Flanagan and Gura. So now you got a problem. If you're the Yankees, you gotta stop Baltimore because Baltimore will get to 91 wins.
Replay Radio is live from New York.
And Shea
Top of
Stadium.
the first.
There we go. 5-3 in the eighth. Are you serious? Damn it. I thought the Yankees were going to win. I was like, yes, the Yankees are going to do it. You got Singleton, Rich, and Bunbury. And Wade flips it to Lyle. That's unusual.
1 out, bases empty.
Ground out. Let's go to the pitcher. Here's Rich. Okay.
2 outs, bases empty.
2 outs for Bunbury. It was a rare play. Is it an odd number? It's a 2. Well, Bunbury's a good speedster, so only a 6 can screw him. It's a 4.
2 outs, men on first.
Here's Lee May. And he grounds it to third. He's out. I know this is longer than normal.
No runs,
Boston
1 hit, and 1 left on.
One game. This
Bottom of the ninth.
5-3. Flanagan's coming out. They need the save. Grant Jackson is going to come in for the save. Got Sandy Alomar, Fred Stanley, and Williams. Alomar gone. Chambliss is going to come in and check. You need the back. Remember the Bellinger? We out.
1 out, bases empty.
Fred Stanley definitely can't. He don't really have much of the hitting. All that. Nathan. He strikes out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Now it's all up to Walt Williams. No, Nat Williams. So Dempsey's going to come in and pop up. Grant Jackson does it, and Baltimore out of nowhere beats the
Wins a
Yankees
close one.
and sweeps them.
Goodbye, everybody.
So they're only half game out. Flanagan beats Gura. Jackson's fourth save. Question now becomes, well, it's 91-91. Baltimore beats Boston. So Boston choked. Everything to Cleveland. They did. Unfreaking real. Baltimore with that big winning streak. Boston can't win. So Baltimore beat Boston with half a game. Boston with the biggest choke I've ever seen. All they needed was one win over Cleveland. They would face Kansas City for the ALCS honor, and worse, get a 4 seed. Well, Baltimore would have faced Milwaukee and beat them. So yeah, Baltimore against Milwaukee, because the hitter half came back, would have been the White Sox would have been trouble. Yeah. So because it was Milwaukee, they would have beaten Milwaukee. They had ended on a 5-game winning streak. Boston choked. Look at the standings. Baltimore with a 4-game winning streak, Boston with a 4-game losing streak, and that's how Baltimore ends up winning everything. I wonder if head-to-head. Baltimore was 8-10 against Boston. Boston would have won head-to-head, technically. Yeah, Boston would have won, and because they were there. So it's going to be Baltimore, Kansas City, and Pittsburgh, Cincy. All right, so I got to create the postseason. That's the 1975 playoffs. Make sure we get the right thing. 1975, that's right. Baltimore will, yes. So Baltimore will play Kansas City, and the Reds will host the Pirates. And since the Reds won more games, they would have the NL, even if it's Pittsburgh, will have home field for the best of 7. Remember, this is critical for position. Baltimore can't believe they did it. Kansas City can't believe they did it. They're in the Final Four with Pittsburgh and Cincy also there too. All right, so use actual trades. I see. Use keep an original team. I should bring them all in. Use actual trades. You're gonna have to place on the file team. Yeah, DH for all. DH for all. Special rules. Suck fly. Pitcher must bat the 3 batters. Replay, season options. Don't play in strict order. You don't have to. Let's play create season. All right, let's create the postseason. We'll be down to 4 teams. Baltimore can't believe that Boston with a massive choke. Yeah, Boston would have been in Kansas City, but Boston choked. I don't know what to say. I really don't. So Baltimore will face Kansas City. Pittsburgh will face Cincy. So that's all I'm going to tell you about that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Jeff Diamond.